In this video, I'm going to be walking you guys through all the steps and settings that you need to optimize Windows 11 and optimize the gaming performance of your computer. So the first thing we're going to want to do is make sure that Windows 11 is completely up to date. There's a couple reasons why this improves the performance of your computer. One is that a lot of these updates are for bug fixes, performance improvements, security improvements, stuff like that. And also, having updates in the background takes a little bit of processing power, a little bit of memory and all that stuff. So by making sure everything is up to date, it will not be using those extra resources from your computer. So what we're going to do is go to our start menu, go to the search bar here and search for update, and then select check for updates. Then we can click the check for updates button here. As we can see, my computer is completely up to date, but if your computer will have updates, they'll show up here and you'll probably have to restart your computer to apply them. So the next thing we're going to do is update our graphics drivers. Now, this is really important for gaming performance and stability, as well as video editing performance, anything that uses your GPU. And what drivers do, it's what allows Windows to communicate with the hardware in your computer or vice versa. And so, super important. And when these driver updates come out, they're often fixing stability, performance, bug issues, and things like that. So it's going to vary a lot depending on what kind of graphics card you have, whether you have an NVIDIA card or an AMD card. What I recommend is downloading whatever software your graphics card manufacturer has. For me, I have a GTX 1050 Ti in my workstation, so I use GeForce Experience. So I'll show you how to update your graphics card drivers using GeForce Experience, since I don't really have an AMD card at the ready at the moment. So in GeForce Experience here, we are going to go to the drivers tab here, and as we can see, there is a driver available. Now, you can select the type of driver that you want. You can either do a game-ready driver, which provides the best gaming performance, or a studio driver, which provides the best performance for things like video editing, Photoshop. So I always install a studio driver, since this is a workstation. I don't do any gaming on here. I only do video editing and Photoshop and things like that. So just select the driver that is best fit for you. Then you can click that download button and it will begin downloading the graphics driver. And then once the driver actually downloads, you can just click on the Express installation, click yes, and then NVIDIA GeForce Experience will begin automatically installing all the drivers for your graphics card. The next thing we're going to do is optimize the boot time of Windows. So this is basically where we disable startup apps that have to start up every time before you can use your computer when you turn on your computer. So right click on the Windows start menu here, click on Task Manager. If this is a little window like this, just click on More Details and then go to the Startup tab. And then here, as you can see, I've got everything that I want disabled to be disabled, but you can just right click it, enable it if you want it to start up with Windows, or you can disable it, and you can disable pretty much any of these. I would recommend leaving Windows security notifications enabled just in case your computer gets a virus, but it's completely up to you. So the next thing we're going to do is enable our PC's performance plan. What we're going to do is go to the Start menu, go to our search bar here, type in Control Panel, select it, go to System and Security, go to Power Options, and here we have our different power plans. Basically, it often is on balanced for default. You also have a power saver and high performance. We want to select high performance. Basically, this is going to disable any low power states that our CPU might have. It's going to turn off network sleeping, our computer's sleep settings. Basically, it will use more energy, but it will improve the performance of your computer, just make things run smoother, and slightly improve gaming performance as well. So when you buy a brand new computer or have a fresh install of Windows, Windows often installs apps that we don't even need or use. So what we're going to do is go to Settings, and then click on Apps on the left-hand side, click on Apps and Features, And then here is all of the apps that are installed on the computer. Obviously, I've gone through and uninstalled all the ones that I don't need anymore. But if you want to uninstall an app, just go to the three dots here on the right side, click on it, and then click uninstall. So the next thing we're going to do is disable notifications. What we want to do is go to settings, go here to notifications. We want to turn this off. All of these should become grayed out. And then if you have the option for focus assist, go there and make sure this is turned off as well. And then look here and under during these times and make sure that is also disabled. So the next thing we're going to do is optimize the Windows game settings. So go to the start menu, select settings, go to the game tab on the left hand side, go to Xbox Game Bar and disable this. Unless you actively use Xbox Game Bar, I would recommend disabling it just because it takes up a little bit of extra processing and RAM. And then go to game mode and make sure this is turned on. So the next thing we're going to do is adjust our performance settings. So go to the start menu once again, type in control panel, select it, select system and security. Under system, select view amount of RAM and processor speed, then click on advanced system settings. And this little window should pop up, and under performance click settings, then select adjust for best performance, and then go down here and select smooth edges and screen fonts and show thumbnails instead of icons, then click apply. So guys, I hope this video helped. Let me know in the comments below if your PC is running faster and smoother after just adjusting a few optimization settings and updating a few things here and there. So let me know if it helped. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.